Hello everybody, Shinjo here, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reacting to CamSteady's newest upload, and this time it's the Pokemon types rap cipher. I don't remember off the top of my head what the last one of these Pokemon related ciphers that he did was, but I didn't react to it. I feel like I should know. It wasn't the Masters 8, it wasn't the Elite Four. I can't remember. Oh, it was the Legendary Part 2, because like it included the Paldea Legendaries or something like that. But yeah, I didn't react to it. I'm getting to the point where these are fine. It's just that I was getting to the point where I had too many reactions, so I didn't want to react to every single thing. But, you know, Pokemon types, there's a lot of fun and playing around that they could do with this. But it's been a while since I've listened to something like this, so I'm probably going to miss a lot of things. Link in the description to this. I guess I should say before I start this, question is, what is your all-time favorite Pokemon type? Since we're talking about types, it makes sense. Even though you know what my mascot is, I think it's actually going to be water. I really like water, and I hope that that really holds up here. If it ever starts. Okay. Okay. And I don't really know who is gonna be for all these types. Oh! Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. I'm trying to... Oh, great. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I tried to... Are you paused now? Okay, good. I don't know what all actually saved from that, but like when I was listening to this part, it sounds like "What kind of Pokemon are you?" from the early Pokemon series, and I'm assuming that's the reference to that. But I was trying to get that out, but at the same time I tried to pause it. It didn't pause. My laptop started acting up. I don't know what kind of train wreck I just saw right there. Not this song, just my laptop in general. But yeah, I'm assuming this is a reference to "What kind of Pokemon are you?" And I saw the Magby line there, so there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon bars here, and I'm looking forward to it. If it ever wants to start. Macargo! Oh, that's it? I guess that makes sense. It's only 6 minutes long. There were a lot of Pokemon name puns in there. Although I just can't help but thinking about Patterns when he mentioned about Macargo, because that's a running thing with him. If you know, you know. Yeah, there's a lot. Like the Darmanitan, Charizard, every gen's a form for me. That is so true. So next up is water, and let's see how it folds up. Oh my gosh, if that was supposed to be a reference to hoeing too much water, that was great. And then of course, right afterwards mentioning Kyogre as well. Another really good one. Obviously a lot of Pokemon references in there, but at the same time, I will say I don't know much about music in general, but every one has been like really good, so it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I could just say favorite type at this point. But I feel like out of the elemental type, it's gonna be different. I'm hoping. That was cool. Oh no, Normal's next. I'm wondering how they decided the order. Like obviously the starter types have to be first. I wonder if it's gonna be like the last three are gonna be Steel, Dark, and Fairy, because they're the last three types. Thank you, computer. You know, I was hoping that that wouldn't happen during the video, but it did anyway. If you heard it, then that's great. If not, I'll have to cut this part out. But yeah, again, really good. The red looking like an applin. That's cool. Normal. I'm actually surprised they haven't really brought up like type specialists. I mean, grass gem on wrist. Sounds like it's a reference to Z moves, but I don't know. Could be anything really. It could be just grass gem. Oh, Regigigas? Wait a minute, what was that about Shady? Go yard, we don't throw. We don't throw! Shady! Oh my gosh. Look, if you're watching Shady's new channel with Dylan, United Gamer, Dads Being Dudes, that has to be a reference to that. I mean, it could be just a reference to him in general because they always talk about him throwing. I didn't expect it in the normal type. I expected it in like the ice type for Delibird. Oh my gosh, Shady. I'm really glad that I reacted to this now. It was all worth it. I think that might be my favorite. Ants in my dungarees. Wait, is that a Phineas and Ferb reference? Wait, no, that's squirrels. I mean, it probably isn't. Oh, it's probably just the phrase ants in your pants. Don't know why my brain went to Phineas and Ferb when it was squirrels instead of ants. I'm making a lot of references and mentioning a lot of stuff here that people probably don't even care about. Anyway. I'm a legendary bird cause I'm moving with grace. Zooming past the faces, you could say uno dos tres. So fly when I aerial ace with my red crazy, you can make an escape. There ain't no stakes on a plane. Ah! So high. You couldn't reach it with your dodo, bro, don't try. When my window hits the dual wing beats, you can say your goodbyes. You'll be seeing 2 W's in the blue sky. 2 W. I mean, I got the uno dos tres being the legendary birds, and of course they brought up Ho-Oh, which is unusual because I always associate the legendary birds with Lugia from the movie. The Doduo line. You can't. What did it say again? Oh, the snakes are playing references. Obvious. You couldn't reach it with your Doduo, so don't try. Which is weird because I'm just thinking about that comic where, what is it, like a Cypher or something can't fly, but Doduo's just spinning his heads around. That was. Don't know why my brain went there, but. What was it? What was I asking about? I forgot. If the video wants to... Yeah. I didn't even back it up. How did that happen? Yeah, move. 2 W's in the sky. Is that because when birds are flying away, it looks like a W? Unless the W just stands for Wingo. It's probably one or the other. The W makes sense for the birds. Let me see. 2 W's. Okay, so it's not like V for victory. Okay, that's probably it. But of course, blue sky, that was a nice way to end it too. So I didn't even see what's next. In the blue sky. Out of the swamp, had to hit the ground running. They wanted water, but I gave him some sunny. You a bunny trying to kick it with the grave diggers. High horsepower in the Rari, I'm a lane switcher. Out the mud in this arena is my trap house. I'm mixing muddy water with the fiends until I black out. I'm sipping on that poison like a glass core. They hate to see when I score. The siren on my hips, so tread lightly before I crash out. Clear. Okay, oh. Okay, rock. Interesting, the ground is right after rock. Obviously, Gliscor, yes. Zipping on poison, which is weird because Gliscor really should be a poison type. But, yeah, that was... And I didn't even mention it yet. These transitions between is just really good as well. I'm sure that... You know, I just realized I'm looking down below in the description, or the title, and Chi-Chi's here. I'm gonna... I would assume either psychic or fairy, but I don't know. It's not in rock. But again, good. Oh my gosh, Aloe. Aloe? Why? I didn't expect a reference to that here. I do like... I'm gonna have to look back when I'm editing this. It sounds like the beat is a bit different for each one because the rock, no duh, has a rock vibe to it. So that's really interesting. And of course, Roly-Coly only has one eye. I think he only has one eye. I don't even remember what he looks like. But the Steel is next? Wait a minute. Okay. And of course, Avalon become rock type. Okay, that was actually really cool. It didn't really have like a metal vibe to match with the steel typing, but still, it was really good. Listen, yeah, a gross amount of money. That has to be a reference to Metagross. Beldum? Or I guess maybe it's just because of Bell's metal? Sure. Metal Claw, like the boost is adamantium because adamant nature increases your attack and Metal Claw can boost your attack by 30%, I think. It doesn't really matter. Took a gen to type because it came in a gen later, but no GPT because a generator to type. Take on my Aeron. Take on Aeron. We'll add the GG. Aggron! It took me a while because I was thinking like the Fear Aeron stat or strat when he can sturdy and then like what's it? Not Facade. What's the move? Endeavor, bring your opponent down to 1. Because I know that's a strat, but the Aggron, that's really cool. I had to think about that for a minute because there was a lot of things I had to bring up here. Hard press. Hard press is a... Oh, that... Look, I don't want to, like, bring up names and stuff like that, but the fact that Frost is in charge of Ice... You know, just for the fact that Ice is an underrated type, I hope that it actually is a good line, a good verse. Again, Electric was good as well. Wait a minute, what was that? I got that part. Oh wait, hey, Rhymes, Mr. Rhyme. Frost wrote him like the Frost wrote Tom, but Frost literally wrote him. I'm assuming that Frost wrote this. If not, then that is a bit of a weird ending, but still, I'm assuming that's how it is. Wait a minute, I just realized that part. Officer Jenny, the Mammoth Swine. Obviously, Mammoth Swine, but she's a swine because a police officer. If you know, you know. That's for... That was cool. I do like the bell sound in the middle of that. What was it? There was something. Oh, the Sky Uppercut reference. They mentioned about the Sky because Sky Uppercut can hit the opponent when they use Fly and maybe Bounce. I'm not sure about that. That's really cool. That may be my favorite, mainly because I like fighting types, but who knows? Fire Feet! Snakes backwards, freaking Ekans. Okay, that was good as well. It was a bit for me to catch on to it, but obviously a lot of Pokemon references were really cool as well. Very welcome. 23. That's Ekans' Pokédex number. I just caught that. I thought they had to do something with that. Okay, so Dark is up last. Or Dark is up next, I should say. Interesting. That was cool. I really like the vibe of how it sounded there. There were just a lot of cool references in there that I'm not even going to get into because there were just so many of them. We've been violent, we vile. Take my kid. Too scared to take your mask off to say what you did. Irritating a color pair of sneakers, shit's poorly. This is shadow force back and forth through all the story. Got a big ass mouth, no dust around you. You get lost last place, frost lasses on the dates. Okay. The Drifblim line at the start, she took my kids because Drift. That was really funny. Not to mention, I've never even heard of Kwite. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. That the voice, no shade or anything like that. Ha, shade, ghost types. The voice just sounds funny to me. It sounds like spooky in a way, which makes sense for ghost typing. That's really funny. My faithful disciples, mind over matter, cause what matters solely mine. Like ain't no rhyme, plus I'm freezing on a dime off green, different scene, like I'm turning back time. All mine, that's the ending to the next bar of mine. Love this money, future sight, and came back next night. All mine. Okay, hold on, I need to hear that again because like you mentioned about like two spoons, very mindset, abracadabra, my faithful disciples, mind over matter, cause what matters. Yeah, where was that? Ain't no rhyme, plus I'm freezing on a dime off green, different scene, like I'm turning back. Celebi. That's ending in the next bar of mine. All mine. All mine again. Okay, that was interesting. Because they mentioned Future Sight. That was really cool. I think Fairy is the last one. I haven't honestly been keeping track. It sounds like all the other types have been covered. Oh right, Dragon! Of course, Dragon! The fact that Iggly Wiggly Jiggly Iggly Jiggly Wiggly Tinker, you tough enough. Hold on, I need to see that because the YouTube bar isn't going away. Tinker, you tough, talk you tut out the door. The fact that Tinker Tough was referenced in this makes me so happy. Comfy, I got that now. Call me ED the way I'm performing alchemy. Alchemy? Xerneas? Whatever. I'm sure there's something I'm missing in there. Okay, Dragon! Is that it? Stellar! What? Tarapago? Okay, I love the dragon one. That was actually really cool. And the fact that I think I already passed it. Of course, obviously references to attacks and moves. Come and dance with me. The fact that carried over from the fairy one, those two back to back are really funny, especially since fairy beats dragon as well. It was really cool. Let's see how Stellar can hold up. I never even thought about Stellar. I'm so sibilant. Red upon them, bet the stellar form can stop the weather storming. In the fight, in every single side, I started metamorphing. Terrestrializing in the rise, you'll see the terraforming. I'm changing types on every guy, I'm really terraforming. That was an interesting way. I wonder if it was like already mentioned in the title. I may have missed that. But still, that was really good. I think my top 3 are gonna be, and I'm saying this in no order at all, dragon, fairy, and normal. I just can't get that Shady P reference out of my head. Oh, but that is the end to this. Let me actually get to the... And of course, changing D rank mons to S rank, obviously. But yeah, I think those are going to be my top 3. But which is weird because none of those 3 are like types that I absolutely love. But hey, that works. But if you enjoyed, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. If you have any more reactions for me to react to, leave them down below. And I'll see you next time. Momentai.